இது வந்து ஒரு மொழி படம் கிடையாது. இது வந்து இந்தியர்களுக்கான படம் அப்படின்னு சொன்ன உடனே நமக்கு தெரிஞ்ச, நம்ம ரசிச்ச, நம்ம பார்த்து வளர்ந்த இந்தியன் டாக்டர் கமல் ஹாசன் உலகநாயகன் அவர்கள் மட்டும்தான் இந்த படத்தை தமிழர்களுக்கு பிரசன்ட் பண்ண முடியும். Over to you, sir.
வணக்கம் அனைவருக்கும். இது மட்டும்தான் புரியும் பாக்கி எல்லாருக்கும். அதனால please permit me so that I can speak to those on stage as well. Chennai knows many languages, but they are very proud of Tamil. Let me tell you, this is a very important function, not only to those who are standing behind me, those sitting in front of me, but definitely personally to myself also. You can see from the speeches that it came from the heart. They were not trite, they were not trying to be the heroes that they really are. They were simple people. In 83, when they went there, they were simple people. There's some touching moments which Director Kabir Khan told me, which we didn't know. We just got the final result and cheered for these heroes. They were not decorated when they walked in. They walked out with decorations. Now I can say that without hurting their feelings, they were nobodies when they went there. And you must hear the stories. They were concerned about their clothes getting dirty because they had to wash it themselves. These are true stories. And I heard that Kapilji was washing his clothes in that temperature for so long, with so many dirty clothes, because they keep falling in the field. And they had to wash their own clothes because the laundry would be very costly. They were given money, but that's 15 pounds or something like that, he might remember. And it seems because of washing clothes in that temperature, he couldn't actually bowl. In spite of it, which they came back. And we see movies called Avengers with a lot of supermen flying around. These are the true Avengers. Let me tell you why this film. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Roland. Thank you, Vishnu. Thank you, Srikkanth. Thank you, Shivashri, for bringing this moment, even though it is so late, recording it on film. There's a very important, sad story, but very heroic in its own way. When actually he was making the world record, BBC had packed up and walked off, because this was not a match that might be worthy. They had predetermined. And so there's no record of the actual shot, and you have put that on record now. That's an applause that's coming to him decades later, but he didn't care then, he won't care now. That is the true fun of doing it, the pleasure of doing it. I know Mr. Srikkanth for a long time. I tried to make him act in my films.
Sorry sir, அந்த பஞ்சதந்திரத்துல நான் யூகி சார் தெருவில் நான் தான் பண்றேன். இவர்கிட்ட ஒத்துட்டேன் நான். லாஸ்ட் மினிட்ல எங்கேயோ கொஞ்சம் டர் ஆயிடுச்சு, வந்துட்டேன்.
இதுக்கு முன்னாடியே நான் எழுதியிருக்கேன் அவருக்காக. ஒரு கேரக்டர் வச்சுட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் எடுத்துட்டேன் நான். அது அபூர்வ சகோதரர்லயும் அவர் நடிக்க வேண்டியது.
இப்ப கொடுங்க சார், தைரியமா நடிக்கிறேன்.
ஆமா, இப்ப பார்த்தேன் நான், நீங்க அட்டி பீட்டு கட்டுறீங்க. பட் நான் அவர்கிட்ட தான் சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன், இந்த கண் சுமன்ற கதை சொன்னார் இல்லையா அவர், மீண்டும் கோகிலாவில் ஒரு படத்துல இவரை பார்த்து தான் நான் காப்பி அடிச்சிருப்பேன். ஏன்னா முன்னாடியே தெரியும் இவங்க ஃபேமிலி. எனக்கு ரொம்ப நார்மலா இந்த ஆளு தானே அந்த ஆளுங்கிற சந்தேகப்படுற மாதிரி ஒரு டியூவல் ரோல் மாதிரி இவர் ஒரு ஆளை வந்தாங்க. அங்க போனா வேற நந்து, இங்க வந்தா ஒரு மாதிரி. நான் எனக்கு அந்த ரெண்டு பேரையும் தெரியும், ஒருத்தரை வந்து திரையில தெரியும், இன்னொருத்தரை பர்சனலா தெரியும். Very simple people, especially Mr. Kapil Dev. Very simple and soft at heart, hard when it comes to the job. They are fantastic, true heroes. And now I come to the people who played it. It's very difficult playing real people. I have many times been laden with such weight. And the best thing is to be yourself and respect them and admire them, not mimic them. I think you have done that. It's seen from whatever little I know of the film. Because mimicking sometimes becomes slightly insulting. So that's why I have played a person, a real life person. You even told me that you like the film, but I did not totally imitate him. I took the spirit from them. And what a spirit to take if you're playing Kapil Dev. And what a spirit to take Jiiva, the effervescent Srikkanth. It's very difficult to emulate it. I'm very keen to see what you've done. And truly, I was very proud when I made Hey Ram. It was all about real people except the one I played and a few others. But even that, I knew many people like me, Saket Ram. So I asked the filmmaker of Hey Ram, I envy you, Mr. Kabir Khan. I envy you. That's the best compliment that I can give you. I wish I had directed the film. But let me tell you, I don't have that much experience on cricket and passion as Mr. Kabir Khan. And that's why I can't whine about it. But I can feel very proud about it. Because this is a movie that India should have made. Thank you, sir. We should have made it a long time back. Especially when we knew there is no record of it. We should have at once made it then. But in a way it's good. Because we have made the film when we respect those players even more. There is another generation of players who look up to them. Then we really know their height and their might. Thank you for making me part of this evening. Yes, I am as happy to be part of this auditorium, leave alone presenting the film. Thank you very much.